guys, what's going on? It's Cracker Sudden Death here, coming to you guys with another video to get a collage of gameplays. That is right, a collage of gameplays. Got some Star Wars Battlefront, then some Call of Duty Black Ops 3, got some CUDA action on the map Exodus, and then some M8A7 action on my favorite map, Fringe. Hope you guys do enjoy the gameplay. And what I want to talk about today in this video is the Xbox One X, and I wanted to have a similar video like this out, I guess it's 3 weeks by now, when Microsoft first announced the Xbox One X. Unfortunately, though, I've been sick off and on, and allergies, and plus I've wanted to get some more information before I made this video, because I'm a little confused by the Xbox One. You probably gathered from the title and thumbnail. I'm kind of left scratching my head. I'm confused about the Xbox One X, and I think Microsoft is missing its target demographic here, and I may or may not be right. What else we're going to talk about here in this video, my opinion, what I think, and obviously I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts in the comment section down below with what we're going to talk about here in this video. So the Xbox One X, we're going to start out with the power. It is the most powerful console ever, and Microsoft is very proud of that, and there is no denying that this is the most powerful Xbox ever, the most powerful console, period. It's more powerful than the PS4 Pro, the PS4, the Xbox One X, the original Xbox One. It is incredibly powerful. We're talking about a custom CPU clocked at 2.3 gigahertz. It's an 8-core CPU, so it's an octa-core CPU. A custom GPU that's clocked at 1.172 gigahertz and 6 teraflops. The memory has 12 gigabytes of GDDR5 RAM. Sorry, guys, blowing on the mic there. I haven't gotten my pop filter yet. Starting at you got a starting 1 terabyte hard drive, 245 watt internal power supply. And what's so impressive about this is this Xbox One X is slightly smaller than the Xbox One S, and this has a much bigger power supply, and this is internal, so it's not separate, which is great. You know, just props to Microsoft. They're making everything smaller. Love that a lot. Also, the disk drive is a 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray drive, so you movie junkies out there that got the crazy setups inside your house, you'll really like this, you know, if you're using a console to watch your DVDs. It sounds awesome, right? I mean, you got a really powerful console. It's the most powerful console ever. It's got 4 more gigabytes of RAM than the PS4 Pro and the PS4, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. This is where I'm beginning to be confused by it, though, because it is a console targeted at 4K gaming. 4K gaming on your couch. Now, on paper, in marketing, on stage, that sounds great, 4K gaming on my couch, but that's where I'm beginning to be a little confused at. First off, the PS4 Pro markets 4K gaming, but it's really not. It's like 2K-ish upscaled to 4K. Now, supposedly this is going to be true 4K. I'll believe it when I see what the reviewers say about it, because I'm not going to buy the Xbox One X, but I'm still a little skeptical here that it's actually going to be true 4K. Supposedly, the rumors are at least that the demos that Microsoft ran at E3, and this is what I've read, this may or may not be true. I'm not saying it's 100% true. It's just a couple articles I've read from some reputable sources. I don't remember exactly what articles they were. I'll try to link them in the comment section or the description down below. But the demos were actually run on a PC, a 4K capable PC, not the Xbox One X. So I'm a little worried about the true 4K gaming aspect of that. But even let's say it does do 4K gaming, what console gamer out there truly cares about 4K gaming? Because you have to buy the console, which means you have to buy a brand new console. You can't just, you know, pick up your Xbox One S and start playing, you know, at 4K resolution. You need the Xbox One X. And the Xbox One S just came out a little under a year ago. I know individuals that purchased the Xbox One, the original Xbox One, then got the Xbox One S because it could stand vertically, because it couldn't do that. It had to stand and everything on the Xbox One S. But also because it was smaller, because the Xbox One was the original one was so big, they bought the One S just to keep it smaller because they needed the space, and you know, they liked it also because I think you got like Battlefield 1 or something along with it, so it was a good deal at the end of the day. But some of those individuals bought the Xbox One S. Obviously not everybody did, but some of them did. So they just bought a new console last year for, we'll say, I think it's like $350, $300 at least. That's a lot of money to be asking them to go buy an Xbox One X. Now, $500. Plus, I can guarantee the average console gamer, and even the above average console gamer, does not have a 4K TV. I am just going to bet you do not have a 4K TV. I know there's individuals out there that have a 4K TV, but it's small, okay? And they cost a lot of money. So even though you're buying a $500 console, and sure, you can have a 1080p TV, and the resolution will be upscaled, and it will look better, but Do you want to pay $500 for that? Again, as a gamer here, who you know, I am fine with spending my hard-earned money on gaming equipment. I have a $2,000 laptop. I mean, a gaming laptop, an Alienware. I like gaming. I'm fine with spending $500 on it, but for 4K gaming on my couch, I don't really see it. Because sure, I can update scale to 1080p, but isn't the whole point to buy the Xbox One X so I can get the better graphics for the 4K gaming, right? So you have to buy the 4K TV as well, and that 4K TV is going to be $500, $600, right? I mean, just average. And you're probably going to want to get a bigger 4K TV anyways to actually take advantage of those pixels, because if you're sitting on your couch, you're probably 10-ish feet back, you know, we'll say 8 feet from that TV, so, you know, it doesn't really make sense to like a 32-inch 4K TV. You're going to want to get a bigger 4K TV to truly take advantage of those pixels. So after all of that, we'll just say the 4K TV is $600, okay? Actually, we'll say $500, just for the sake of argument. It's going to be more. Truly, it's going to be more, probably closer to $700 above that. They're expensive. They just aren't. Are they nice? Yes, but I'm not going to spend that much money on a 4K TV. This is my opinion. I would rather buy a nice monitor to put in my room with a high refresh rate, but that's a completely different subject. That's $1,000. That is a grand. I can build a kick-ass PC for that much money. For $1,000, I can get a pre-built PC for that much money. $1,000? That's pushing it a little bit, Microsoft. Now, I know Microsoft isn't selling the TV, but I feel like you want the TV anyways to take advantage of the Xbox One X. Now, here's the other thing as well. Sure, there's a couple games that, you know, Microsoft is advertising it's going to really take advantage of that Xbox One X power. But this is where I'm getting a little worried when it comes to games. We're moving into the game section right here. So let's say you spend that $1,000, you get all that set up, you now have 4K gaming, right? And plus you're going to buy games, so, you know, those games are going to up your price. You know, say you get a couple games, that's $120. So now you're looking at $1,120 plus tax, $1,200. Besides that, you get the new games, you get the new Madden, you get the new, because I believe Madden's going to have some special optimization for the Xbox One X, and then the new Forza game is going to have some optimization for the Xbox One X. But the average game, I don't know how much optimization it's going to have for the Xbox One X, and this is where I'm super worried. As a gamer, as somebody who just spent my hard-earned money on all of this, am I really going to see a huge difference? Because I use Android and iOS. Android is a very fragmented system. There's a lot of different Android phones that run the Android operating system with different skins, etc., etc. Apps are not the same on Android. They run different on different smartphones. Microsoft has already stated, they've stated the fact that games will be cross-platform compatible when it comes to each I guess it's not cross-platform, but all Xbox One compatible. So your Xbox One and the Xbox One S and the Xbox One games will all be compatible. There's no exclusive titles for the Xbox One X or anything. There will be better graphics for them. But as a developer, as you know, as I'm developing the next Call of Duty, I have to take my time, my resources, put my guys on this, and money, time, resources, etc. to optimize for the Xbox One X. And let's say there's 1,000 people, we're just using 1,000 people as a number. Obviously, there's more people that own the Xbox. But 1,000 people, 750 of them own the Xbox One and Xbox One S. They're very, very similar in power. The Xbox One S is slightly more powerful, but it's really nitty-gritty. They're pretty much the same. But the Xbox One S, there's 250 people that own the Xbox One S. X, that is. Ugh, these names, I swear. Can we have something? Scorpio would have been so much easier. Anyways, you had 250 people that own the Xbox One X. Am I really going to spend all that time and resource on optimizing my game for the Xbox One X, assuming all of those 250 people are actually going to buy my Call of Duty game? Because they probably aren't. Those 1,000 people are not going to all buy my Call of Duty Xbox game. But there's going to be a higher percentage of people from the Xbox One and Xbox One S side of things that are going to buy it than the Xbox One is. So do Xbox One X, that is. Ugh, these names, geez, Microsoft, thank you so much for making my commentating job so difficult. But that's a problem, as how many games are actually truly going to be optimized. Now, obviously, you know, if Microsoft comes up to you and is like, you know, we need you to optimize this game, we want you to optimize this game, etc., 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 well, then, yeah, you know, you're going to optimize the game. You know, Microsoft's like, they're paying you, they want you to do this, they talk to you. But if it's just, you know, just a random developer, they probably won't. It's not going to invest those time and resources into it because it just doesn't make sense monetarily, businessly. businessly. That's not even a word. It just doesn't. It's not good business in my opinion. I don't see that happening. I've seen it in the Android space. I'm afraid it's gonna happen over here. Okay, so I'm almost done with my rant here, and it may sound like I hate the Xbox One X. I don't hate the Xbox One X. I think it's gonna be a really cool console, but I just don't see the point here. 4K gaming on my couch. If you truly care about 4K gaming, don't you already have a 4K gaming rig? I mean, seriously. Just my opinion. Maybe, guys, if you do care about 4K gaming on your couch, let me know in the comment section down below. And by the way, I play PS4 as well, and Xbox. I would not dislike having a 4K gaming experience on my couch, but I would not spend the money necessary, because I don't have a 4K TV. I don't watch that much TV, so that's why I don't have a 4K TV. But I would not spend the money necessary to 4K game on my couch when I already have a computer that can do 4K gaming. I do 2K gaming because I prefer the, I'd have a slightly lower resolution, slightly higher graphic settings, slightly higher FPS, and that's how I like to do it. But that's besides the point. The last thing I want to talk about is virtual reality support here with the Xbox One X. We have virtual reality support on the PS4. Now, in my opinion, virtual reality, I like it. I like using my Galaxy for virtual reality, watching some Netflix and stuff, and a couple games on there, but I'm not a huge virtual reality fan. It's really close. It cuts you off from the world outside. I mean, obviously that's what it is, but I just don't like it. I'm not a big fan of it, and also I don't want to spend the money on it. But there are individuals out there that want to spend the money on virtual reality and gaming, and I know a couple of people that have a PS4 Pro that are doing virtual reality gaming on it. But the Xbox One X is now the most powerful console, and we have no official announcement, like I just got wrecked, but no official announcement from Microsoft that they're actually going to do virtual reality. Sure, we've heard some things that, they will, but there's no announcement at E3. We're still kind of just like left here standing, okay, are we actually gonna get it? It's a maybe. Like if I want to do virtual reality, I'm going to be getting a PS4 Pro. If I want to do that on my console, I'm 100% doing that. I don't know, it's like, okay, well, I can wait for the Xbox One X because I know that the virtual reality is coming. I don't know that, and I'm kind of disappointed that Microsoft didn't announce anything about that. Again, virtual reality isn't the biggest thing to me, and I'm going to bet it's probably not the biggest thing to you guys either, but there are individuals out there that want to do that, and I feel like it's kind of a bummer for those individuals, and you're also going to lose some sales for the individuals that do want a virtual reality game from their console. So that's why I am kind of confused about the Xbox One X, why I'm left scratching my head, and I'm a little worried that it's not going to sell as well as other Xbox consoles. Obviously, I really hope it does. I wish Microsoft all the success here, but I don't think it makes common sense. I just think it's, I don't know, kind of like a nerdy dream that only, the 5 nerds out there are actually going to buy. Anyways, guys, with that being said, let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think of my opinions here. Would love to hear it. With that being said, that's all I got for you guys today. This is your Cracker, Sundathia, signing out, and I'll see you guys somewhere soon on the internet. Peace.